What up, everybody? Fights, flights, and flings. We're getting into Jax Taylor's JetBlue debacle, Potomac cheating rumors, new pictures of Kyle and Morgan Wade out, and Kim Zolciak's new man. Does Kim Zolciak have a new man? What? What is happening? I thought she was just trying to bang Croy.
Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on the Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered convos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered, and yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in.
One thing about me, I'm the baddest alive. He know the prettiest bitch didn't come until I arrive. I don't let bitches get to me. I fuck they man if they try. I got a princess face, a killer body, samurai mind. They can't be Nikki. They so stupid. I just laugh when they try. A thong. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling myself today. I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. And I hope you're feeling yourself too. What's going on? We're closing out another week, opening up another week. New month, fall vibes. We're putting summer to rest. The dog days of summer are over. And now we're coming on into the fall. We got so much good shit going on. And we're just going to live life, right? We're going to live life. Live life. Live life. Okay. What should we start with? Well, I guess we'll start with a few tidbits of tea, and then we'll get into all of the drama. Okay. Tidbits of tea, Bethany Frankel. God, I hate that name. Bethany Frankel is trashing her former friends, Kyle Richards and Lisa Rinna, because she's such a woman that supports other women on her podcast, the #1 podcast in all of the entire galaxy. She says that she's cut off Lisa Rinna, or stop talking to Lisa Rinna. And I guess she's like really dialed back from Kyle Richards because she says that Housewives has changed them and fame has changed Kyle and they're caught up in the machine. She keeps talking about the machine. I don't know what machine she's referring to, but she talks about, I guess, the Bravo machine. She's still trying to do the reality reckoning, which didn't seem to wreck much except for her own career and reputation and brand. That skinny girl is done, girl. So she's such a girl's girl that she came on her podcast, the #1 podcast in the entire galaxy, to trash other women because that's who she is. Mauricio Umansky is now rumored to be dating Leslie Ray Bega. She's an actress, I guess. She's also a realtor at the agency. They were spotted having lunch with his parents. So good for him. I mean, listen, at this point they're practically single, right? Like the marriage has been put on ice. They're separated. They're not yet divorced. I don't really know what that means. Like, we're together, we're not together, we're together, we're not together. I think, like, just make up your mind. Either you are together or you aren't together. But at this point, like, just lean in and let's do it, right? Have a girlfriend, don't have a girlfriend. Like, I don't really care. Jax Taylor has finally opened up Jax's in Studio City. It is, I believe it opened over the weekend, Thursday. When I saw him on Thursday at House of Villains, the premiere party, he said that it was open as of then, so I'm assuming Thursday was the opening day. They're also doing a watch party for House of Villains on October 12th, so you guys can check that out. I want to go and visit Jax's. I don't mind going to Studio City. Maybe I'll invite. I don't know. We'll see. But speaking of Jax Taylor, Vanderpump Rules, he had a meltdown on a plane, or did he? So rumors started surfacing. They started surfacing about Jax Taylor delaying a JetBlue flight for 2 hours last week after he allegedly threw a tantrum and decided he didn't want to fly after all or go where he was going. I believe he was going to New York. So there was speculation that it was because the light in his seat was broken. And so he was upset that the light was broken. So then he started getting upset and he threw a tantrum. And at the last minute, he decided he didn't want to fly after all. Well, now a source is telling Page Six that that's not exactly the case, that in reality, his seat, which was in JetBlue Mint, which is first class, I guess the seat was broken. And it has the option to lay back and lay flat, like if you want to take a nap going to New York, which, to be fair, isn't terrible because it's like a 4.5, 5-hour flight from LA. But so the seat has the option to lay back, and I guess they couldn't get the seat to be up in the upright position. And so as a result, they couldn't take off without the seat being in the upright position. Anybody that's ever been on an airplane knows the flight attendant is very specific about making sure your seat is in the upright position. Even when the seat doesn't move back very much, it's 2 inches. I know in bed 2 inches means a lot, but trust me, on a plane 2 inches doesn't do shit. But and they're always like, you need sir, you need to pick your seat up. Oh, sir, you need to pick your desk up. You need to put your laptop away. You need to not be charging your phone right now. Make sure your phone's in airplane mode. And I'm just like, oh my God, I get it. So I would be a little pissed off about this too. If the seat was actually broken and it wouldn't get in the upright position, nobody wants a limp seat, right? When we're flying out, we want it fully erect. That's how the flight attendants like it. I know, because they slide into my DMs. That's actually a true story. I've had flight attendants that have recognized me on planes or met me on planes, and then they want to like, oh, hey, so you were just on my flight. What's going on? I'm like, oh, hey, when are you back in LA? I actually screwed 2 flight attendants on my... Sorry, that's a side tangent. It was back in May when I went to Chicago. But anyway, moving on. But so yeah, basically that was the delay. According to this rep, Jax did not cause the delay. The broken seat is what caused the delay. Jax also claims that he was not being rude to anybody. He was just being himself. You know, he was just being his regular Kathy Hilton. Ooh, somebody in the live chat said, look at Zach and his gun. Oh, you want to see the gun? Look at that. Boom. I worked out today. I went to Orange Theory. I've been going Orange Theory. I just upped my membership to the unlimited membership, and I'm ready to just tear it. I'm about to do Hell Week. If anybody wants to join Orange Theory, not that I'm paid to endorse them. I just really like it. And look at this guy. Look at that. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. I work out. Okay. So that's Jax. Don't get mad at him for his limp seat. Brittany's not bothered by it. Jesus, Sullivan. Okay, Mia Thornton from Potomac. Real Housewives of Potomac. We have the new season coming up. We saw the trailer. It was lame. But anyway, in the trailer, she talks about how she may have married Gordon for his money. Gordon is now her estranged husband who went to TMZ and is blasting her. So Gordon is accusing Mia of cheating and leaving him for a richer man, claiming that, she only married him for her money. And now that he's going broke, she wants nothing to do with him. He claims that she was actually allowed to cheat, but with rules that they had like a don't ask, don't tell, or not don't ask, don't tell, but she had a hall pass, basically, is what he's saying. She was allowed to, he wasn't able to meet her needs because obviously he's old and most sugar daddies, nobody really wants to be banging them. So he was like, you know what? I get it. I'm a sugar daddy and she didn't want to bang me all the time. So if she was going to find somebody younger and cuter and whatever that could keep her happy, and I don't have to take a blue pill every night, then I'm happy with that. And so he said that she was allowed to do that, but she just couldn't lie about it. She couldn't go public with it. So she had to keep it very discreet, right? Keep all your little boys discreet and, make sure you keep the kids out of it. Apparently, Gordon's like, I'm done. We're not doing this anymore because she decided she wanted to leave me for this other man. Obviously, this man has money, so she has ulterior motives. She's a gold digger. She came for money. Well, I'm in need. Damn, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town. That digs on me. I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke boys. Listen, good for her. We all have aspirations in life. Some of us choose to work and earn our money, and others choose to, jerk off an old dude. So good for her. She's living the life that she always aspired to have. And it is what it is. Like, you can't be mad at, can't turn a housewife into a hoe. She's always going to end up hoeing onto somebody else that's got more money. People were kind of shocked by this. I'm not really shocked by it. Mia always struck me as being a gold digger. She seems very unapologetic about it. I never thought was going to stick it out with G in the long run. I always thought he was a means to an end. Then she joined Housewives. She got her fame. Now she has her new man, and she's doing the damn thing. Gotta respect a hustler, right? She didn't come from much. She came from a bad background, and now she's doing what she always wanted to do, which was spend other people's money. Very curious about how the women are going to approach her about this now that the separation is actually out there, and we find out she has this new man, and Gordon's accusing her of cheating. Like, this is when we need Potomac cameras rolling. I want to know what Candace is going to say about this. I want to know what Robin's going to say about this. Oh, Karen Huger's going to have a lot to say about it. She's not on good terms with Mia. So Mia needs help. That's all I'm going to say. She needs to talk through some things with some people, right? Which brings me to this episode, which is brought to you by BetterHelp. Do you ever find that you're just trying to fall asleep and your brain suddenly won't stop talking? Do your thoughts start racing right before bed or at other inopportune moments? I remember how stressed I was earlier this year going on tour, getting 2 new puppies, moving into a new apartment. I was overwhelmed. I still have my moments where I get overwhelmed even now, trying to just keep my head afloat. And it turns out one great way to make those racing thoughts go away is to talk through them. Therapy gives you a place to do just that, so you can get out of your negative thought cycle and find some mental and emotional peace. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, so you don't have to worry about that if the first one isn't a match. But get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/nofilter today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP, betterhelp.com/nofilter. Okay, should we talk about Kyle Richards and Morgan Wade? I'm gonna make you love me. Are we still talking about them? Are they still doing this thing? Apparently, because Kyle and Morgan were spotted on an outing together, and they were getting pretty cozy in their little Wayne's World matching outfits. I pulled that joke from Mr. Ryan Bailey. So good, it's Ryan Bailey. Congrats to him for his new Betches deal. Ryan Bailey, you're killing it with the Betches. Ryan Bailey's like, I got bitches now. Bitches and hoes. Bitches and hoes. Well, Kyle and Morgan, he posted a meme because their outfits looked like Wayne's World. Kyle looked like what's his name? Mike Myers. So basically they were wearing like black tops and light jeans and each wearing a hat and sunglasses, and they're trying to be all incognito or not. And I guess, I don't know, they've been hanging out there and hanging out together. Morgan flew in. Kyle was spotted picking up Morgan at the airport. Kyle's confirmed that she split from Mauricio. Mauricio's confirmed like a million times that he split from Kyle because he's doing Dance with the Stars, and that's all anybody ever wants to ask him about is, what about Kyle Richards? And is she eating out Morgan Wade? And he's like, no, she's not. And so I don't know. The two of them are confusing, and I can't keep up with it. But my thing is, it's like they're just fueling the rumors at this point. Like, if they're not scissoring, they might as well just start. Okay. Because you got us all talking and we're not going to stop talking. And, if she's not getting it from Mauricio, then she deserves to get it elsewhere. Morgan said, I'm going to make you love me. So go for it, Morgan. Make her love you. I don't think Kyle cares at this point, to be honest with you. Or, yeah, I don't think she cares. Like, at this point, they were kind of like cuddling. So they were seen walking down the street, making my way downtown. Faces passing them homebound. And so there's one photo that looks a little incriminating, and that's where Kyle's like kind of leaning over her shoulder and like whispering in her ear, and she's like, I'm gonna make you love me. And so Morgan, I guess she likes that. I don't know, they're playing with fire. I think Kyle's checked out of her marriage. I don't think she has any interest in staying married, so I'm just like, I don't get it. I really whatever. I can't believe we're even still talking about them, to be honest. But let's talk about Kim Zolciak, because for once, we're not associating her with Croy. For once, she's not calling the cops. For once, her wig seems to be properly in place, or actually maybe not properly in place. Maybe it's being flung around, because she's currently filming season 8 of The Surreal Life. They're filming it in Colombia. I didn't realize they filmed it internationally, but they're filming it in Colombia. And apparently, according to TMZ, she's getting hot and heavy with Chet Hanks, Tom Hanks's son. And listen, he's hot and she's soon to be divorced. So I'm like not really mad at her. He's what? He's 33, she's 45. So like, yeah, let him throw you around. He seems a little crazy. I don't know if he's got any money, but he looks like, he knows how to make a bad gamble and he's willing to bet it all on her. He's willing to bet it all on Wig. So I'm sure he spent a few nights in the basement too. So he wouldn't mind coming over for a sleepover. They're currently filming the new season. It's, I believe, season 8. Was it on VH1 and now it's on MTV? Whatever. It's basically where they put a bunch of celebrities into a house and make them like live together. So it's Kim Zolciak Bierman, or I guess soon to be just Kim Zolciak because Bierman doesn't want her anymore. And then we have Chet Hanks. We have Johnny Weir, he's a figure skater, right? And he twirls around. He swirls all around the ice rink. We have Johnny Weir. Didn't he go through a messy divorce? I remember that. That was wild. We have Macy Gray. Oof, I love me some Macy Gray. It's an interesting mix, though, but they're always supposed to be interesting mixes. Fifth Harmony's Ellie Brooke. She was like the one that nobody cared about, right? I don't really remember Fifth Harmony. All we know is Camila Cabello. Is she still dating? I say that with air quotes. Dating Shawn Mendes. Is that still a thing? Like she takes paparazzi pictures in between his visits to his daddy because he's a good boy. Remember his tattoo? It said good boy. Oh, so juicy. I can't wait for his People magazine cover where he comes out. Should he ever decide to do that, I'm not outing him. Sorry. I was going to say sorry, PETA, but sorry, Trevor Project. They're probably hating me because they don't think I'm a gay ally. But trust me, I'm the biggest gay ally because I suck dick. Sorry, I'm in a bad mood today. Not a bad mood, but I'm in a spicy mood today. Listen, we're just living life. And then there's also Teen Wolf star Tyler Posey. He's hot. He was the one that had his. Remember when all the Teen Wolf actors were having all of their nudes leaked onto the internet? And then he ended up doing OnlyFans. Remember when he was playing his guitar naked? Well, the only place to go from there is the surreal life. So, yeah, Kim Zolciak's in love. Kyle Morgan's making her love me. And so, yeah, let's see what the live chat's saying. Lori Sue Cragen. Wow, that's a lot of names. Okay, I'm not going to read all of that. But Lori says, you're actually asking about those two. That relationship ended over a year ago. Do better. What two? Who two are we talking about? Kim Zolciak and Croy? Kim and Chet? Kyle and Mauricio? Kyle and Morgan Wade? Which one, Lori? Lori seems a little spicy. Kim and Mia are both gold diggers. Well, listen, if Kim Zolciak's a gold digger, I don't think Chet Hanks has much gold to be digging. Like, you have to have gold to dig in order for you to be a gold digger. Mia, like, seems to be owning the fact that she's a gold digger. And listen, good for her. Own it, baby. Own it, baby. Own it. So, yeah, Kim needs to sell more wigs. Kim needs to sell a lot of that stuff. Remember the 911 call last week? And then we found out that like part of the things that she was complaining about was that Croy didn't give her access to the master bedroom and she had like $1,000 moisturizer that she needed. She is something else. Zach breaking out in song every time he says something that triggers a song memory is me all day, every day. Thank you, Millie. I mean, truly, though. Truly. So I love to sing. Really reaching with Kim Zolciak's new man, dude. On the other hand, Bethany remains as vomitlessly abhorrent as ever. Kyle and Twanger are old news. Get some new material. Lori, fuck off. Maintenance chick, look at you. Oh, me and my guns. Thanks, boo. Yeah. If you guys are watching this live on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, then be sure to leave me a nice Apple Podcast review, unless you're Lori. And in that case, you need to go get laid. Whew. Hamilton loves when I sing. Thank you, Hamilton. I'm glad somebody I'm glad somebody appreciates it. Woo woo. Bethany just needs to realize no one cares what she has to say. It's so strange. Like, I just don't understand where her mindset's at. I don't understand like where Paul's mindset's at because I feel like Paul, like, homie, you need to get out. Like, do you need help? Paul, send us an SOS sign if you need help today. Because if you need help, we will, find a way to get you out of that house with Bethany. Because she just, you know what Bethany is? Bethany is the equivalent to Britney Spears. You know, Britney Spears is always on her Instagram and she's dancing, and then she has the knives and she's like, "Don't worry, they're fake." And she's doing, you know, like she's Travis Barker and Blink 182, but with the knives, right? I think that's Bethany, but with words. Bethany is like crazy and erratic, and her words and her eyes, they move just like Britney with the knives. That's the comparison that I'm making for today, because the two of them, Bethany has lost the plot. She's lost the plot, and I don't know when she's gonna get back on the plot or where the plot was. I was reading comments though. I was reading a comment or something, and somebody said, "What if it's that Bethany?" Um, oh, they wanted to know if Bethany may be on something, and they think like maybe like it's Adderall or something. And I'm like, no, I think Bethany has always been like this crazy and erratic. The only difference is there was when she was filming Housewives, she had places to be, like, she had a marker to hit, right? She had a place to stand, a time to show up. Like, it was all kind of controlled, right? They had to control the chaos, and she knew when cameras were on and she knew where cameras were off. And right now, she doesn't know, like, there is no break because her camera is her phone. And so she constantly goes on her phone and she thinks she's giving people great content. And she's like, I saw one where she got a yogurt. God, this is so stupid. She got a yogurt. I think it was like a silk dairy-free yogurt, and she opens it. She's like, "You guys, this is genius. She's like, you're gonna cancel me, but like, if it wasn't the reality reckoning, you know, I'm bringing you a dessert that you've never tried before. It's yogurt, and I put it in the freezer, and the yogurt is now frozen. I don't think you've ever heard of this. Have you heard of this before? Frozen yogurt. Oh my God. I took it out of the freezer because it was rock hard, and I needed to find a way to not make it rock hard. So I got it and I put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. And then I put chocolate chips on it and I ate it. Look at this. It's ridiculous. It's frozen yogurt. Have you ever heard of such a concept? Frozen. Why is this not all over the news? Why is Times not covering me right now about this frozen yogurt? It's literally yogurt that I put in the freezer, and it's gonna blow your mind. And then she's scraping the frozen yogurt out of the little yogurt cup. I just I'm like, what has happened to her? She's beyond lost the plot. Like at this point, the plot was, oh man, I don't know. The plot is locked in the basement with Paul and Kim's wigs. Zach, I was watching your old videos when Sky was a young pup and you were taking him out all night for potty training. So patient and sweet. Love you even more. Oh, thank you. I try to channel that patience every day. It's a bit of a challenge. But thank you. I miss when Sky was a baby. And now I have Sky and now I have Sully, and I have to take them for a walk right now. Because I'm going on a date later. Oh my God. I went on a really terrible date yesterday, and it like, oof, ugh, it was awful. It was truly awful. So I don't love going on them often, but I'm like, you know what? We need to live life more. So yeah. Okay. Well, that's Bethany acts like she's bipolar in manic phase. And listen, maybe she is, and maybe Housewives was just able to kind of conceal that because they only focused on the good parts of Bethany without all the crazy parts of Bethany. I don't know. It is what it is. But she is cuckoo magoo. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I can't take it anymore. So Bethany, thank you. Next. All right, guys. Just a reminder, I am going to be live. No Filter Night Out Live, Friendsgiving Edition, November 19th at the Bourbon Room in Hollywood. So if you're in LA or you want to come to LA, get your tickets at nofilterlive.com. That's nofilterlive.com. Head on over right now. Get your tickets so that we can live life together. Fun Friendsgiving event. Lots of cameos that will be made. Lots of my friends will be in the show. So I love you guys. I remember you guys. Oh, oh, oh. All right. Love you. Mean it. Have a wonderful week, and stay tuned. Lots more content will come. There is well, I don't know. I might not do a Salt Lake City recap this week because Josh is out of town. He's in Louisiana. He's visiting his family for the week. So I might either just do the recap. Maybe I'll just do the recap solo. We'll see. Yeah, why not? I mean, Josh, I got this. All right, so I'll see you for Salt Lake City recap on Wednesday, and new episodes of the podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review, do all the good, engaging things, because that's what we love. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao for now.